Hey guys and gals, David Bosco here once again. Sorry that it took so long for the next Nickelodeon game review to be shown, but I had to find the right one to talk about. And thankfully, I have done just that. The game I have in my hand is yet another solo character Nickelodeon licensed game that's kind of like Ape Escape, but yet follows another TV special. Just like with Jimmy Neutron Jet Fusion, this too was the game that everyone was very hyped to play. Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies for PS2 and Gamecube. Now, as for the game itself, unlike Jet Fusion, which was developed by Chrome Studios, the same studio that also made both Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and Ty 2, this one was developed by THQ's international developers, THQ Australia. This studio most likely made Nickelodeon games, mostly the Avatar games. They also made a Mega Man game before they shut down in 2011 or 12, before THQ as a whole went bankrupt along with them. Always remember that the THQ games today are not the same as the ones back then. Also, as an added bonus, this was the second of 3 Nickelodeon games also developed by Renderware, the same company that also made the 2 SpongeBob games, which basically are Battle for Bikini Bottom and the movie game. Now, as with the story of this one, as I said, basically the gameplay is basically like Ape Escape, but this particular game itself actually follows that of the TV special, which this thing is based on. Here's how the story is played. Jimmy goes to Twonkies 3 to collect some minerals, I believe, but he accidentally stows away an alien, which, of course, Carl and the others want to keep because they find it adorable, but Jimmy knows for a fact that it's not a good idea. And, of course, it really isn't a good idea to keep a space alien, especially those that really 100% despise music. But thanks to Sheen's, however, due to his subplot of him being in the school chorus, actually tying everything together, you can actually go ahead and make a Sheenograph in this game that actually shrinks the Twonkies from their huge size, or in this case, their gremlin-like size, to their small, normal size, the way they started. And of course, you can capture them. The game itself is very fun to play even after all these years later. So, if you haven't gotten this game, I strongly recommend you pick it up. You can find it at any other game store, or you can find it on Amazon.com. So yeah, this game is very popular by any means necessary, because out of all the Jimmy Neutron games that have been made so far, this is the one that everybody remembers. So if you haven't got it, I strongly recommend you pick it up. And it's really that great. So there you go. That is my review of Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies for PS2 and Gamecube. I know there was a Game Boy Advance version that was made by Tantalus, the same studio that also made the Zelda games, alongside SpongeBob SquarePants, the Yellow Avenger for the Nintendo DS. But, however, what Nickelodeon game will I talk about next? We'll have to go ahead and see what that game is by the time we get to it. So until then, guys, peace out.